I know you saw the title and you was like, oh yeah, it's tax season. I need to fix this. Hello everybody.
He got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills,
I'm so happy. I know I was doing those little bootleg videos where I just like have my phone and stuff. I'm sorry about that. I was trying something new. Not only that, but I was going through a lot. You know, just going through a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. But I like, yes, it's tax season. This is the video. This is exactly what I needed. This is what we're waiting for. And I kept asking my, who the F is calling me? Coño. Hey, babe. Babe, you interrupted me. I'm actually filming my video right now. Love you. Bye. Okay, what I was saying. Let me mute this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is a question that I was asking myself last year. Because last year I made a lot of money on Poshmark. So I was like, yo, should I file my taxes? Like, should I include Poshmark? Like, should I or should I not? So I didn't, and whatever, that was last year. So this year I was like, it was in October when I was like, yo, what am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna file for income tax? So this year I was asking myself the same question, and then I came across a whole bunch of people asking me that question. So in this video we're going to speak about, I'm going to be providing you information about doing your taxes for Poshmark. Now, one disclaimer, I'm sorry if you see me looking down. I'm actually looking at my little handy dandy notebook, okay, because I write notes. I love writing notes, and I write a whole bunch of stuff. So everything that I already wrote down, I'm going to go over with you guys. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have a lot going on in my head. So I might not be able to remember everything off the top of my head. And also what I did was I wrote some of the most requested or most asked questions that I got and that I received and that I know people have on my notebook, and then I went from there. So it's the season. What do? Do I file my taxes? How do I do it? Okay, so I'm only going to be giving you basic information because everyone's case is different. Everyone has a different situation going on, and so it's different. Okay, so I'm gonna give you basic information because I also don't know much about taxes. Okay, so this question has been coming at me for the last couple months like crazy, and it is, should I be filing taxes to include my Poshmark sales? The answer is yes. Okay, yes. Anytime you have income from any source, you should include it in your taxes from any source. Okay, anytime you have income, you could be selling online, you can be selling offline, you can be selling personally to people. I'm from New York, so over here in New York, we get this money. There's hustlers, there's go-getters. And when I say hustlers, I don't mean that type of hustlers. Like, we just go and get it. So you could be at a hair parlor and you're going to see a lady come in selling earrings or glasses or belts or jeans. You feel me? So, yes, you can file for your taxes any income that you're getting, okay? So, always include it. However, be very careful with losses. The IRS does not like losses. I'm going to insert here. Yeah, right here. I was going to say here. Right here. I'm going to insert right here the definition, the basic definition to losses, because that's something that the IRS looks at a little deeper and just might give you little issues. Okay, so I'm gonna insert it here, what the basic definition is for losses. Okay, so that gives us our second question. What are some basic things people should be tracking if they are doing a plan on writing things off. So what are some basic things people should be tracking if they do a plan on writing things off? Okay, so pretty much everything and anything you buy that goes into your business, such as office supplies, such as cell phone bills, gas if you're driving anywhere, if you go to a Poshmark event, if you go to a Posh Fest, hotel fees, travel fees, ticket fees, anything such should be going into your plan. So you should be writing all that off, and you should include all that as well, okay? So how important it is to keep track of your sales and investments for newbies. So how important it is very important, but it depends on where you're at and where you're doing it. If you're just selling things from your home closet at a lower price than what you got it for, then you're just doing it for hobby. That's a hobby, because that's a loss. So, you don't want to put that in your taxes. So again, if you're selling anything from your personal home closet or anything that just doesn't fit you anymore, and you're selling it for a lower price than what you bought it for, hint, hint, keyword, than what you bought it for, then just consider that as a hobby. Now, if you go to Goodwill and you purchase something with the intent to resell or flip, then you want to report that. So you want to go ahead and write that down in your handy dandy notebook. So, so if you're selling stuff from your own closet at a lower price, then that's just a hobby, okay? So if you're thrifting stuff, you can also report that. You can also write that down and file with, okay? So what I was doing and what I'm doing this year is, at the beginning of the year 2017, I didn't start writing things immediately in my notebook. Like, I really just started doing like tracking my sales. I believe it was in October, and since then I've been tracking my sales and just tracking how much I make. I always exclude items that I'm selling that were previously mine and I just want to get it like out my house. I'm not including that in my tracking notebook or expenses tracking or profit tracking notebook. Excuse me. That's simply because that's a loss. I don't want to put that. I don't want to file for that. So, water break because I'm thirsty. Y yo necesito mucha agua porque yo hablo mucho. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so that leads us to our next question. At what point should I get a business license? So if you're conducting any type of business, get you a business license, okay? It is no longer a hobby if you are selling with the intent to flip, or if you're reselling. I'm sorry. It's no longer a hobby if you're reselling or purchasing things with the intent to resell and flip. So if you're doing that, get you one, because if you do get you one, then you will be able to file for taxes much easier. It would look more legit to the IRS, and you wouldn't have really many issues if you do it that way. So do it. Okay, so work. Okay, so that's that. If you are conducting any type of business online or offline, get you a business license. That is that. And then that leads us to the last question. How would someone file for taxes if they're going to claim their earnings on Poshmark? So that's a very simple answer to that. And I'm sorry that I'm not going much into depth. Like, I'm not going into too much information. And that, again, is because everyone's situation is different. And, so that's unfortunately something that you're just gonna have to do a little bit more research on your own, helping you a little bit. So it depends on the type of entity or entity your activities or business is. So it depends on your type of business. If you have an LLC, if you have a S corp, you know. And I'm gonna have an insert right here of some of the businesses and what they mean, just a little help. But yeah, it depends on the type of business that you have, okay? If you do not have a business license, then always speak to your taxes consultant where you get your taxes done. I'm sorry. I can't take myself serious, really. So yeah, so speak to whoever you're filing your taxes with about how you can file for taxes without having a business license. And I'm pretty sure that you will still be able to do it with just like giving them like an estimate of how much you made on Poshmark and like printing out your sales from like Poshmark, how many sales you had and how much you got from your sales. You can always go back and see your whole lifetime, how much you've sold on Poshmark, and then you can just kind of do the math, how much you got and how much you purchased that item for, and just speak to them. I'm pretty sure that they can help you with that. But again, this was just some basic information to get your foot on the door on how to make some money back from your sales on Poshmark. And I'm sorry if I have been MIA, but 2018 I'm gonna be so much more consistent. I'm gonna be bringing you so much information. I'm gonna continue on striving to help you grow and help myself grow, because like I always say, if I grow, you're growing with me. Any information that I learn that I feel like I can bring others knowledge and can help others, I'm going to come on here and share it. And now for the fun part, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm going to be selling Go Getter. I'm a boss. Okay, everything is selling to me. I want to sell everything, okay? So this giveaway, it's basically I'm going to be selecting one person and I'm going to be sending you beautiful shipping supplies. You're going to love it, okay? So it's going to be shipping supplies that you can use for Poshmark, you can use for your whatever type of business you have. And it's going to be so pretty. How I'm going to be selecting the winner is you have to go on my Instagram and follow me. And you have to also be subscribed to my YouTube channel, like, and just, you know, just show me some love. If you feel like I've been helping you, or if you feel like this information was helpful and you can benefit from it, then just please comment down below or just give me a little thumbs up, you know, just show me love and I'll show you the love right back. So the winner, you have to follow me on Instagram, you have to be subscribed, and just give this video a thumbs up. Make sure, please, you comment your closet name, because I'm also going to be selecting one user for what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on your Poshmark for 24 hours. Every hour of the day, I'm going to be sharing 10 listings. So your first 10 listings, I'm going to be sharing every hour of the day for 24 hours. You know how crazy that sounds? Yes, that sounds crazy. And I do have a life, okay? I do have a life. But like I said, I want to support you as much as you're supporting me. So for 24 hours, I'm going to be sharing your first 10 listings, okay? So just make sure you comment your closet name down below. On my next video, I am going to be announcing who's the winner for the giveaway as well as for the sharing. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and you go girl, okay? Hashtag you go girl. If you're on here, it's because you are getting this money and I'm here for it, okay? So you go girl, hashtag that. And if you guys are my next video, thank you so much for watching.